Our next guest is no stranger to the action. We know him best as M'Baku from the Black Panther franchise or as Gabe in horror film Us. But now Winston Duke is back in action comedy The Fall Guy. The film takes viewers on the journey of a stuntman making a comeback after leaving show business in a stunt gone wrong. He quickly finds himself entangled in a web of danger, lies, and deceit after the lead actor he formerly stunt doubled for goes missing. What ensues is a wild adventure filled with witty humor and mind-blowing stunts. Let's take a look.
I'm gonna be sick.
You got this. You're the one.
Why you gotta say that? Why you gotta say that?
You've done this a million times.
And so have you. You know, you just jinxed it.
You just jinxed it.
Hey, Dan, I need the driver in the car now, please. Okay, the tide's coming up. Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
Is that Jody?
Yes, it's Jody.
Did she say something about me?
Stop with your face. Stop it. Stop it. She didn't say anything about you.
And none other than Winston Duke joins us now here in studio. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you.
So this is jam-packed action. You play a stunt coordinator. It's about making a movie. Give us a sense of what drew you to this role.
Well, first of all, getting the opportunity to work with Ryan Gosling, Emily Blunt, you know, I've been great admirers of their work my entire life, it feels like. I've been watching Ryan Gosling on TV since I was a kid. And then watching him grow up, watching him do movies like Drive and The Notebook, it was an easy yes for me. And then we all came onto this project just mutual admirers of each other's work. And the director created this wonderful place to just experiment and play, and it was a little bit of a no-brainer.
Give us a sense of what your character is about and the movie at large.
So I played Dan Tucker, the coordinator, the stunt coordinator, and I'm the best friend of Colt, played by Ryan. And I'm there helping him recover from this incident and get back on the horse, so to say. I'm his ride or die, and I end up going along on this journey of solving this great mystery that happened on set.
And this film is a reboot of the show, The Fall Guys, really popular in the 80s.
With Lee Majors.
You were too young.
Of course. I was in the womb, I
yes.
think. I won't date myself on that one.
So did you watch a bunch of the Fall Guy, the original, in order to prepare for this?
So this one, no. We did such a huge departure. So we took, it was the original IP, the original idea. But, you know, we shot this movie in Sydney, Australia. So the landscape of Sydney, Australia became such a big, like, you know, landscape character of the film.
So obviously you're no stranger to stunts. Obviously you did that in Avengers and in Black Panther. Was this different as far as the kinds of stunts, the preparation that went into it?
What made it different for us was we had our source material in front of us every single day. So every single day I got to shadow my stunts coordinator and ask him all about what it means to be a part of this community. They understood the consequences of doing things the right way. They understood the consequences of not getting the calculations right and why it's important to be the most honorable people on the set. Because if they lie, people can die. If they lie, people cannot go home.
I want to talk a little bit about your philanthropic work, because I know that that's also just as important to you as what you do on the big screen. Global Ambassador for Partners in Health, Global Ambassador for the United Nations Tourism, and on and on. Give us a sense of what both of them represent and why it's so significant for you.
I also work with the UN He for She initiative. I think it's really important to, as I said, Hollywood's really great at taking these big ideas but really bringing humanity to them. I think a lot of the conversations I end up having is how we as individuals can impact these really big ideas, right? So how does storytelling play into these really big ideas? For instance, with the UN WTO, the World Tourism Organization, the conversation around tourism, why is tourism important? Tourism as a public sector is a low-hanging fruit for impacting the lives of real people. But when it comes to sustainable tourism, what does that mean? You bring yourself and you take from it cultural treasures, but you leave it intact.
We thank you so much for what you're doing. We can tell you're passionate about it and just trying to make some improvements for us all. Winston, always a pleasure to talk to you. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Appreciate you coming by, and we want to let our viewers know his movie, The Fall Guy, is out in theaters tomorrow.